to ascertain that objects floating in the southern reaches of the Indian Ocean were from a Malaysia Airlines flight that has been missing for more than 2 weeks. Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak has expressed deep sadness and regret for the crash of the MH370. Let's take a look at this report.
Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak said on Monday that a new analysis of satellite data shows the missing Malaysia Airlines plane plunged into the southern Indian Ocean.
Based on their new analysis, Inmarsat and the AAIB have concluded that MH370 flew along the southern corridor and that its last position was in the middle of the Indian Ocean, west of Perth. This is a remote location, far from any possible landing sites. It is therefore with deep sadness and regret that I must inform you that according to this new data, flight MH370 ended in the southern Indian Ocean. We will be holding a press conference tomorrow with further details.
Relatives of passengers on the missing plane shrieked and sobbed uncontrollably in Beijing after the Malaysian Prime Minister's announcement. Men and women held up their loved ones when they heard the news, and some had to be carried away on hospital stretchers by paramedics. Their grief came pouring out after days of waiting for definitive word on the fate of their relatives aboard the missing plane. Australian authorities announced the sighting of 2 objects believed to have come from the jetliner. One of the objects detected was grey and green and in the form of a circle, while the other was orange and rectangular. An Australian aviation expert said on Monday that relocating the missing plane or any debris would be very difficult.
Relocation is proving difficult. That's partly a function of the poor visibility and the fact that aircraft are a long way apart. It's very difficult to get the next aircraft or the next ship onto the spot to take over, watching where the object is, because they're all at the end of their endurance and have to leave.
Ships were heading to the location of floating objects spotted on Monday by Australian and Chinese planes in the southern Indian Ocean, close to where multiple satellites have detected possible remains of the lost Malaysian airliner.